Welcome to the C-Suite Mentor, the place where you will learn the tools, strategies, and mindset to scale your business sustainably and build a lasting legacy. I'm your host, Theresa. As a fellow CEO, I understand what it takes to scale a business to 7 and multiple 8 figures. It's not necessarily what you might think. It requires a complete shift in how you think, strategize, and execute key actions in your business. My mission is to help CEOs step back into the driver's seat of their business by optimizing their operations, empowering their team, and staying in total alignment with their big vision. So, are you ready to exchange everything that hasn't worked for strategies that will? You're in the right place, so let's go. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the C-Suite Mentor. I am your host, Theresa, and I hope that you are doing well. We have gone into summer, and I'm so excited to relax and rejuvenate. We just got back from the beach. So if you're watching this on the video, you know that I have a tan. And I'm just really excited for summer. This year has been a lot of high highs and low lows for a lot of people. And I wanted to record this episode. I was inspired on vacation by something that I was listening to and that I read from a mentor of mine. And I wanted to share it with you because I think it's an important message. As I said, I've been through it. And I know a lot of business owners have been through it as well, from all walks of life, where we've had so many different things that we've had to navigate between world events that have impacted us, the economic shifts that we've been through, no matter what industry it is, it doesn't matter. Everybody has gone through it. Rising costs, fuel increases, buying behavior has shifted. There's been layoffs in corporate companies, and all of this has impacted us, as well as what's going to happen in the next 6 months of this year and beyond. I had my mentor, Mel Abraham, on the show a little while ago, and he was talking a lot about building our wealth plan and really how to get started to make sure that you have money put away, you have emergency funds put away, how much you should have in your emergency fund, and as well as how you can start investing, but also just navigating just different things that are happening in our economy. And as entrepreneurs and business owners, I know many times over, it can get very daunting and very frustrating and very overwhelming because we hear so many different things out there that we're not quite sure who to listen to and what to do next and how, it's just a lot. So I wanted to share with you the number one thing beyond any of the stuff I just talked about, the number one thing that we need to do to navigate the next 6 months, because there are going to be things that are happening. There are changes in the market. There are changes in industries. AI and technology is like the freaking Wild West with all kinds of stuff going on, changes happening constantly. I can't tell you how many pieces of software I have that they have implemented all kinds of AI things. And people have asked me, well, how do I use this? What do I do? When do I use it? When do I not use it? So there's just all kinds of stuff going on. And there's one thing that we need to do to really navigate the next 6 months. Whether you're navigating money, you're navigating shifts in your business, changes in costs, changes in marketing, changes in buying behavior, and trying to attract new people into your ecosystem. There is one thing that we need to do, one thing that is going to get us through the next 6 months. And that is really protecting your thoughts and your mindset. And it's not even just mindset, it's your beliefs about what is happening and your ability to figure things out, your ability to navigate what's going on whether it is in your business or just in life in general. So, really learning how to protect our thoughts, and our thoughts are created from those beliefs. If we start to go down a road of believing that this is impossible, which we've all been there, I am not immune to it, but we've all been there. If we go down the road of believing it's impossible or believing this is going to be a make or break year and a doom and gloom year, then guess what? Our thoughts will end up following whatever that belief is. So, learning how to protect our belief, and I'm going to give you 3 areas that can help you to really solidify and make sure that you stay what I call above the line. You don't lose that connection to yourself. You don't lose the connection to your destiny, to what it is that you're doing. And you also don't lose connection to the work that you're doing and the difference that you're making in the world by the work that you're doing in your business, whether it's just you or you and your team. So, like I said, I'm going to give you 3 different areas that you can focus on that will really help you to make sure that you protect your thoughts, and you can also keep your beliefs positive. Not these happy go lucky beliefs, but positive in that you have the ability to navigate things and you have the ability to figure things out no matter what comes your way. So the first one is make sure that you surround yourself with the right people. Make sure that it's so easy to have self-doubt creep in, especially if you're surrounded with people who feed that self-doubt. The doubters, the haters, the people who are the silent dream killers, as I like to call them, the energy vampires. We want to make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with strivers. We're surrounding ourselves with people who will help you to reignite that passion and that fuel and that drive when you get frustrated, when you start to feel yourself go down a path of, I'm not sure if this is possible. I'm not sure if I should be doing this. If we surround ourselves with people who are negative, people who don't believe that things are possible, people who thrive on drama, we're never going to be able to protect our beliefs no matter how hard we try, because our community and the people we surround ourselves with, our vibe, I mean, you've heard it, your vibe your tribe creates your vibe. I got it backwards. It's so very true. So very true. And I can say from my own experience, I've been involved in communities, I've been involved in masterminds, I've been involved in business groups with people who they just compete against each other, people who are in it just for themselves to win and they don't care about the rest of the group. And it has impacted me and my mental state, even in a good time, very harshly. So making sure that you surround yourself with the right people. This also means making sure that you have the right people on your team, that you're not keeping toxic employees employed in your business longer than they really should stay. It's like fish. After a few days, they stink. So we want to make sure that we have employees who are aligned with our vision, employees who aren't toxic, even if they're high, if they're bringing in revenue and they're high, like they're generating high amounts of revenue, if they are toxic, if they aren't in alignment, that will cost your business more money than a lack of revenue. It will cost your business a lot more than money. So we want to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with good people in your circle, in your circle of influence, but also on your team. Making sure that you have a really great mentor and coach that can help you to get through these things. The second area is to make sure that you're focusing on your purpose and you're staying aligned with your purpose. Right now, more than ever on social media and people who are creating content, there is a mental health issue right now. I can't even tell you how many articles about this. You go online and you see people who, quite frankly, it's just fake. people who are trying to beat algorithms, people who are doing things that aren't really authentic to them. I mean, people wanted me to get up there and dance on videos. That is just, do I like to dance? Absolutely. Do I want to dance like a crazy person on a video just to get random likes from random people who possibly aren't even going to ever opt in or buy anything from me and aren't even my ideal client? No, that's not something I'm interested in doing. However, there are a lot of people out there who are doing this. And I've talked to clients of mine, and they're doing it because they want to get more followers. They want to get more subscribers. They want to be on the popular list. And it's just not right. It's just not real. And right now, more than ever, the world needs authenticity, whatever that looks like for you. If being authentic is you doing all that crazy dancing and picking trending music and whatever, then go with your bad self. But if it's not, don't do it. And I've had a conversation with someone yesterday about this, about doing more on social media, and oh, we need a TikTok and we need to do this and we need to do that because that's what this restaurant is doing. Da, 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 da. And it was no. Why? Because people see right through inauthenticity. People can see when it's not authentic to you. They can see, they can feel it. Even if you're not saying it, they can feel it. They can feel that it's not authentic. So stay authentic to who you are. And remember, haphazard, throwing stuff out there randomly just because you think you need to post more content, but there's no rhyme or reason or strategy behind it, and it's not authentic to you, it will never win. Never. And quite frankly, what that does is it moves you further away from your purpose and what is at the core of your business and at the core of who you are and what you do. It moves you further away from that when you are just trying to parrot what someone else is doing. You're trying to copy what someone else is doing or parrot what someone else is saying. It moves you further away from your purpose and from really who you are, like I said, at your core. So we want to make sure that we're staying connected to our destiny, connected to our purpose in our business, and making sure that everybody in our business is aligned with that. The last one is making sure that you are staying connected to your path, to the work that you're doing. And following that path, even if that path shifts. And I know for myself, I've had to make a lot of shifts this year, and making a shift and making a pivot takes a lot of courage, bold action, and really staying connected to who you are, connected to self. So we want to make sure that we are following our own path. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody has different things that they're doing, and one path is not better than the other. And I know for a long time, I thought you needed to build a business a certain way because that's what I knew years ago. And the truth is no two businesses are built the same. No two businesses have the same path. You have to carve your own path. You have to make sure that you're staying on your own path. Because as soon as we go on to someone else's path, that's when the belief starts to shift. That's when our thoughts start to shift. Why? Because that's not our authentic path. It's someone else's. So we want to make sure that we are staying aligned with that. So the three things that we want to do is make sure that we have the right people that we're surrounding ourselves with inside and outside of our business. We want to make sure that we're staying centered and aligned with our purpose, which is our destiny, what our business is about, what we're about, and making sure that we don't look at what everybody else is doing and think that we need to do the same. Stay authentic to you. And the last one is making sure that we are following our path, making sure that we are connected to the work that we're doing. When we start to follow someone else's path, we start to get disconnected from the work and the difference that we're trying to make in this world. And people can feel it. People can feel it. And the best way to stay connected to these three things is to find a really good mentor. First of all, find a really good community. Find your people that will lift you up and help you reignite when you start to feel off. They'll call you up and say, hey, is everything okay? Can I help? Is there something that's going on? They will keep you aligned and keep you focused and keep you centered. And number 2 is find a good mentor. Find a good mentor, find a good coach, find somebody who can help you course correct and pivot when you need to, help you to kind of pick yourself back up when things start to kind of go a little bit awry, and also hold you accountable and make sure that you're staying authentic to you, to your vision, to your purpose, to your mission. And if you're looking for someone to do that for you, let's jump on a call. If you go to teresacantley.com/business audit, you can go ahead and book a call, and let's jump on a call and let's figure out what's going on, and also start to work through some things that you can start doing to make sure that you stay aligned with the right people, aligned with your purpose, and also aligned with your path. So until next week, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Stay true to you. Never, ever deviate from that. And I'll see you again here next week. Hey there. Thank you so much for listening. If you found value on the show, please follow the podcast so you never, ever miss an episode. And I would love, love, love if you would leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify for me. Even better, share the show with a fellow business owner ready to step fully into their CEO leadership role. Because right now, more than ever, the world really needs next level leaders. And by the way, did you know you can text me all your questions and get real-time feedback? You absolutely can. Just text the word CEO to me at 610-215-2838 to get connected. One last goodie for you before I go. If you're ready to scale your business and have a co-creator working right by your side, my C-Suite Mentor Program may be perfect for you and your possible new second in command. Just visit thecsuitementor.com to get started.